Good morning, everyone. So, we are going to continue the next part of skeletal system, chapter 6 of grade 5, care of bones. So, take care of our bones, we should eat egg, fish, fruits, green vegetables, and we should drink milk. We should also go out in the open because sunlight is the source of vitamin D, which is very much useful for our bones to become strong. Now, do you know your big toe has two bones each, whereas the other toes have three bones each, right? Similarly, in your finger also, the first your thumb is having two bones, whereas the rest of the fingers are having three bones each. Now, next is muscles. The skeletal system is covered with the muscles, right? So this whole skeleton is covered with the muscles, and there are more than 600 muscles in our body. Now these muscles are made up of long and strong fibers. So just like fibers they are, the muscular system helps the body in movement, and some muscles are attached to the bones. So some of the muscles are there which are attached to the bones. For example, in this case, these muscles pull the bone and help in the movement. Like the leg muscles help to walk and jump. The arm muscles help to lift or move things. So in these legs, the muscles are joined with the bones, right? The face muscles help to smile, blink, and talk. So these are the examples of the muscles which are attached to the bones. Now some muscles are there which are not attached to the bones, right? For example, but what they do, they also do the movement, but in this case they are doing like pushing food into the alimentary canal, pumping the blood to different parts of the body, etc. So you can say the muscles of the heart, muscles of the whole esophagus, then stomach, small intestine, large intestine. In that also the movement is taking place, right? Now, types of muscles. So there are two types of muscles. First is voluntary muscles, and the second is involuntary muscles. Voluntary muscles means the muscles which are attached to the bones of the skeleton, and these muscles are under our control, right? So such muscles are known as voluntary muscles, whereas some of the muscles are there which are not under our control, and these muscles are generally not connected to the bones, right? Like your muscles in the walls of the stomach, muscles of intestine, lungs, heart, etc. Okay, that means voluntary muscles act or come to action according to our will, whereas involuntary muscles are functioning automatically. How muscles work? So voluntary muscles are attached to bones by the strong bands of fiber called the tendon. So tendon means when the muscle is connected to the bone. And in ligament, what we have seen, that bone is connected to bone, right? So tendon connects the muscle to the bone. Muscles pulls the bones and thus produce movement. Now muscles can contract and relax. So this contraction and relaxation of the muscles only causes the movement. When the muscles contract or shorten, the bones come closer, and most of the muscle work in pair. When you raise your lower arm, this is your lower arm, right? When you are raising your lower arm, these front muscles are known as biceps, and at the back it is known as triceps. So when we are folding our arm, at that condition the biceps or the front bones are contracting. As a result, their size becomes so small, whereas at the back triceps relaxes and their size becomes large. So here the size becomes small, here large. So as a result, the this part of the arm get pulled up and we fold our arm. And when we have to unfold the arm, so at the same time the triceps relax. When you stretchen the lower arm, the reverse happens. That means in that when you are bringing back the hand into the normal condition, in that condition biceps relaxes and tricep contracts, right? So in this way the movement takes place. Now how to take care of the muscles? So regular exercise is necessary for proper development of the muscles. Well developed muscles makes the person look healthy and graceful. Protein rich food should be taken, like egg, meat, these all green vegetables, etc., and regular exercise. So these all are to be taken to take care of our bones as well as muscles. Now if the human leg could move as fast as ant's leg, then we would run at about 160 kilometer per hour, right? So if our leg will start or can move as fast as ant's leg, so we can move this much kilometer, or we can cover this much kilometer in 1 hour, right? So here your chapter ends. Hope you have understood it. Bye bye, take care.